Parts car day here at Specialty Motor Cars. It's a nice, beautiful Sunday, so we're stripping some Broughams of their usable parts. You can see here, this is a white 91 with like $1.30 on it. I bought it, it was hitting the nose, needed a lot of work, but it was a 5.7 Delegance, which was kind of nice. Here, take a look. But this is the evolution of the parts car here. You can see here she's stripped pretty good. Got some stuff left in it, but dash is broken anyways. Take the door latches out. The inner door latches are real common on these cars to break the little ears off. I got the passenger side seat, even though it was kind of junky. I'm gonna make another office chair out of that. Dash pad is cracked, no good. Back seat is nice, but when do you ever really need a back seat? Back seat is nice in all these cars, but I mean, just for instance, I got a nice set of red floor mats, nice driver's door armrest. Rear bumper on this car was nice, surprisingly. The car's not super rusty. You know, the top is junk. A little bit starting on the bottom of the doors. But it runs, surprisingly, still runs like a top. But it was hitting the front here. 5.7. I don't take much out from under the hood. Take the blower resistor. Blower motor is new. You know, all this other stuff like alternators and stuff, I don't keep that. I buy new stuff. Radiators, stuff like that. Front bumper was no good. Antennas aftermarket. Door latches out of this side. Columns all busted up. Wheels junk. These don't work. These are broken too anyways. This thing is flopping all over the place. But I pull window regulators. I'll probably take this piece of stainless off. That one's bent. But I'm working on another one over here with Papa Bear on this 55-degree Sunday. I got shorts on. This one is a 1990 Delegance. This car has got frame rot. It doesn't look that bad up top, but you can see where it's rotted. Oops. Yeah, it's rotted. But this is a not a 5.7, 5.0 307. Pretty nice interior on this one. I'll probably take the seats out of this car. Driver's seat is decent. Passenger seat, she had some stuff on it. So hopefully that comes back out. She had like a tray or something on it. But the seats are pretty nice. Especially if you don't have the Delegance interior. Something I want to add to a car, I don't know. Back bumper was decent. You can see here the rust stains running down it. That was from the bumper underneath this deck lid. And they were literally just rusting down. She had a bumper sticker over it. Fillers no good. Just starting to crack. Garbage. That one is that one that I got a couple months ago. I'm gonna start the work on that car. I already took the front bumper moldings off. I think I started taking some of the side moldings off. I'm gonna repaint all the side moldings on that car. So this is like the evolution of the junks. We got one, that one's going to the junkyard. This one's going to the junkyard. That one's fairly stripped. This one is getting there. You can see here the Olds 307. Papa Bear struggling. You all right over there?
Yeah.
What are you taking out?
Parking light.
What do you need the light for? It's pure daylight out here.
I can't see.
I can't see. Gonna take the header off this car. I have like 7 of these header panels stacked up. I don't really need it, but it's kind of a valuable piece. Bumpers are junk. Chrome is all pitted on it and junk. Maybe I'll take the ends, but definitely those L-shaped moldings. Starting to take all the side moldings off of it. Really nothing under the hood of this thing is worth any money because it's a boat anchor. Olds 307. She doesn't run. It did run when parked, but unfortunately So
This looks like a Phillips. That's why I can't
it's
get it
supposed to be a T15. Well, somebody had this car apart. They painted it.
off. Yeah, no, it looks like a Phillips to me. You don't need a light, right? Because you're young.
I'm young. Oh, yeah, that's a Phillips, all right.
Ah, see, old man. See.
Yep. T15 here and here. Takes this guy out. And there's a bolt that goes into the fender. A couple of them up here. I don't know if that's going to work for you.
Too big?
This guy might catch and try it. I don't have a regular Phillips out here. Can't get it in the hole, Dad?
Nope.
That's what happens. So I know how to take these cars apart pretty well. I've taken dozens of them apart.
The old man got it.
Ah, the old man got it. These guys I'll take off. A lot of people ask me to buy these, but you can buy them brand new still with the clips. Like 40 bucks on eBay. The coupes you can't get. I got a couple coupe versions. Those are hard to find. But the 4-doors, you can still buy those on eBay. I'll show you how well this thing surprisingly still runs. Let's see here. Hear the fuel pump. Oh, yeah! That's a Cadillac starting up just before she goes to the junkyard. Poor girl. Goes into gear. Oh, yeah. Whoa. She pops right along. This is a collision car, and someone effed up the column. So to start it, I had to smash the column. And this guy right here, this is probably how they used to steal cars back in the day. Probably didn't have to smash it as bad as I did. Turn signal lever and shit, but this guy here, see all the lights come on. Pull it backwards. She runs. Got a pretty decent running 5.7. So today's Pot's Car Sunday here at Specialty. Right, Papa Bear?
Right.
Nothing else you'd rather be doing than tearing apart Cadillacs.
Going around with Cadillacs.
Screwing around with Cadillacs. Papa Bear's pretty well trained now how to take these cars apart, so it's good to have him here. Help me tear them apart. Ugh. Gross. Gross. The things that you find in the back seats. Yeah. But you gotta take the seats out. This is the dirty part of the job. I see you.
I got eyes on you.
Yeah. Yeah. This thing's so rusty.
Trying to get that header off.
What? What are you doing? Oh, come on. Fat kid on the ground here. I can't even get my head under the car.
Because of the curb. I got it.
God.
Got to feel your way around in there and
Thankfully, I know
get right on the nut.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, I'll take it over this side. Gone. Now take these impact strips off. You get like 4, I think they're 11 or 12 millimeter bolts. Speed nuts. Front pops off. Usually on these cars, I find a little box in here with those hideaway keys. I've probably seen like a dozen of them sitting right in here. Brand new gold keys. Ew. Look at this disgusting thing. Yeah. Gross. Yuck. Gross. She even powers up with a little bit of juice. Take those seats out. That's one of the things. Ew, what is that? Oh God, what is that? I don't know. Oh, it's...
The hell are you playing with?
I don't know, there's like booger rags. Yeah. Oh, it's a scraper. It was all rusty, I didn't know what it was. You got them off?
Get the other one, you gotta pull it off.
Okay. I'm the master of the flat blade screwdriver. Sun's starting to go down. It's only like 4 o'clock. So you got 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 hiding up in here. See it there. And then this guy, I mean, you can usually pull it off by hand, but and there you go. A little dirty. All good though. Nice 90 front bumper molding. Funny thing with these cars is these end pieces are 90-92, but the front bumper molding, or the front bumper, the bar is really 80-92, because you see here, that's for the smaller, narrower molding, like the black rubber ones on the older Brohams. Not like that. That's a, anyways, like the 80s rear wheel drive. So if you need to interchange a front bumper, you can. I think the impact center things are a little different. Like these ones have that gray gasket around them, where the other ones don't. But 90 ends, junk. They have so much of that stuff. Gonna take the side moldings off. Some more interior stuff, and this one will be done. Might not finish it tonight. Sun going down, but
Just a little pull.
yeah, just give her a little pull.
Anywhere, right?
Oh yeah, nice and gently, like your first date.
Oh, I'm getting beat just like you, a professional.
A professional.
All right.
That people always break off on these cars. These little doodads here, little chrome tips. There's an Allen key.
Yeah, a little tiny one. You already got one off. I put them in
Dad.
the bag.
You already know this.
I know.
We're informing the YouTube community.
Okay.
A little Allen key goes in there. Why won't this thing flow? There we go. Crank that off.
It's tight.
It's not tightening.
Wait.
Come on, baby. Am I tightening this? Or is it
It's
stripped?
tight.
Oh, it feels stripped.
Because you tightened it.
Oh, I was tightening it.
Come on, Dad. The old man knows how to screw. Take it in, take it off.
Anyways, that's how you get it out. Just turn it the right way. What is that can? I hope that's not cat food. Yep! Fancy feast, baby! That's why this car has hair in the back.
All right.
I thought the other problem when you take the headlight switch out of these things is that obnoxious noise. Like you left your lights on, it never shuts off. Gonna take these little guys off. These are very common, so when people don't know how to take the little chrome pieces off, they always just break them off. So the only way to replace them, because it's all white metal, is to get these the whole arm out. And then inside the dash down there, I'll take out the amplifier for the radio. And the door panel's still gotta come off, but I think I might call it quits after that. If the junkyard comes in a short time, I can get the rest of the stuff off. Got a lot off today. Correct way, there's a little arm that comes through there, but it's hard to get in that little tiny hole. So, the joys of parts cars is this is how I remove them. Now, folks, anybody who's at home installing one of these, I don't recommend that you reinstall it or even remove the broken one in this fashion, but it works. See, there she is. See that little guy under there? Very hard to get to. Little guy right there. We'll put this over there next to that guy. Watch me make sure you're close, but not too close. I can't see, I don't have rear view mirrors. You see back there? Don't look at me, look at the cars. What are you watching? I don't want to get too close.
That's it.
Is that good?
I think you got to get a little closer. All right, that's good. Nice and together.
We got a little bit of a situation when Brohams are making love to each other. Whoops. Good enough for me. Until tomorrow. I forgot that doesn't close either. Put the latch out. Time to take the junk away.
Taking away the junk. 2 more 90s Brohams, non-existent. Pays $350 for these cartridges each. There they go. 5.7 power. Old 307 power. Off to the races. Oh, is he really gonna take that corner? Look at this guy. He knows what he's doing. Bye-bye, baby.
Bye. I know the YouTube world probably hates me right now for junking those cars, but I can assure you, neither of them were worthy of restoration. That's the problem with some of those older 80s, 90s cars, is to get one with a rotted frame obviously is a little excessive, but that white one was hitting the front. It was a salvage title. I bought it at a salvage auction. If I didn't buy it for the few hundred I paid for it, it would have went right to a junkyard and probably none of those parts would have been removed. There's not a lot of demand for the parts up here. So I bought it, I stripped it. I have tons of the parts here that'll live on for generations and generations of other Cadillacs. To give you a little sneak peek, I'll bring you to my parts room here, which is an organized mess. But I'll show you some of the stuff that I take off these cars. I got dash pads, door armrests galore, because those all break, grills, emblems. I mean, you name it, I have it. Obviously not all the Cadillac, some Lincoln Town Car, and other stuff that I have, but it's good to have some of this stuff. I got fenders, doors, floor mats, radio bezels, dash pads, walls of dash pads. I keep it all in stock here so that I can use it on my cars. Headlights, cornering lights, tail light housings, side cladding. I got miles of cladding. 96, 90. So that's where all the stuff goes. I'm not a bad guy. Don't hate me. It's just how it is, unfortunately. So, but anyways, hope you all enjoyed the little video here. We'll talk to you next time.